And
5 whole seconds to get over.
we are live.
Jared,
take it
took
away.
longer
I
than
shall
did,
return.
and I don't have the dashboard, so
We gotta log in. Get the login information.
I gotta get a login. I gotta get an account.
You don't have to get an account. You
don't have to get an account. You have the Orange Weekly account.
You have the power.
All you gotta do is log into StreamYard, send a code to the Orange Weekly account, and then.
How have you been pulling up messages from the chat?
He hasn't.
Oh, I thought you had.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. No, I haven't.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't pull it up from the thing. No, I don't do that.
Well, David, I did it, and it makes it so much easier to.
I'll bet it feels really powerful too.
It does.
Yeah.
You can control the conversation too. You like pull up something, and you're like, "I'm gonna talk about this now, suckers."
That's nice. That's
Before
really nice.
today, I just had to talk about the comments like everyone else could see what I could see, which I realized people watching could not see. So I just look like a maniac to the people that aren't on Facebook, if it's a Facebook comment or whatever.
Wonderful.
Whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So what's the topic of today, David? I assume you came prepared.
Topic of the day. So when you say I came prepared, because I did.
On a scale of 1 to 12, how high are you?
Well, he's about to get there.
Like a 4. I mean,
really?
Let's pump up those numbers because those are rookie numbers. But yeah, like a 4.
4 out of 10?
Yeah.
What?
4 out of 10.
That'd be like an 11 out of 10 for me, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be dead. Like this would kill you. Like
I'd overdose.
Right? Yeah.
I'd
I'd be the first person in history.
I am sure you're.
If I was at your level, I'd be the first person in history. And that's a 4 for you.
So yeah.
I roll out of bed at a 2, so it's like.
You instinctively grab an edible in the middle of the night.
Yeah, he's just like in sleep, just rolls over and just like
laying a base.
That's smart. That's right. That's called strategy. I like it.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, you got to get through these days somehow, you know. Jeez, Lou.
He's like a good guy to hang out with.
I kick
of positivity coming from Dave. You gotta get through the day. You gotta wake up.
I mean, have you lived this life, John? Jesus.
Not your life.
We still have to do our Orange Weekly getaway. Man, we gotta schedule.
Where are we going?
We're getting away to Vegas.
We're doing Vegas. It just happened to be the Vegas game this year was like the day after Christmas. That's a little tough. I think Rob's coming with us.
Rob is going.
Rob's coming.
By us, I mean you, not me.
Yeah. Last time I checked, Rob was coming with us to Vegas. So, well, I mean, we'll have a minute. I feel like it was more of an Orange Week getaway when you guys all went with Ayla to the game. When you guys all had a great time.
It was a great pregame.
We did have a nice pregame.
Yeah. It was great. I think the stadium.
Yeah.
And the game started.
Yeah.
Oh, the game started. Yeah.
Then we had to watch the product on the field, and it was.
Yeah. It went down quickly.
Yeah. Not great, Bob.
Actually, not even for that game. It was a 0-0 game for a while in that one.
Live on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then we scored a touchdown, and everything went downhill from there.
That'll teach us.
I'm gonna let you guys talk. I'll be right back. Wife's calling.
Oh, jeez.
Having kids and stuff.
Like, what?
Like,
why? Just
responsibilities. What's
that? I don't. You guys with your. Oh, I have kids. Oh, it's so fulfilling and wonderful. I've never been happier. All right.
Pump the brakes, people.
Yeah. You know what I have that isn't fulfillment? Money. I got money. And I can do what I want with it because I don't have any kids to spend it on.
You can buy amazing puffballs. You can buy black puffballs, orange puffballs.
I bought a white puffball this year. And next year, who knows? I mean, I'll buy whatever puffball they put the retro logo on next year because that's kind of what the theme has been so far. But
that's fair.
It's, like, I swear to God, if they just changed back to that logo, I would just, like, buy everything. Like, they would just get all of my money all the time.
Which logo? The D?
Yeah.
The D?
I love that D.
You want that D?
I want that D. I need that D.
I need that. Get that D on things,
I know, but I need that D to dock with my wallet, and then things will be complete at that
all
point.
You have to do is get out your wallet, get your credit card, and then buy that stuff.
Yes, that's true. It's plenty available. There's a lot of it now. I actually think I have the better items that are available right now. Although there is this pretty sick like winter jacket thing. It's like a windbreaker. It's like It's like kind of a puffy coat also. I need all of that. What's up, Rob?
Yeah, what's going on? Always a pleasure. Apparently, this is turning into the John and David show because our two fearless leaders have just ditched us. Yeah. I see that their seats are just empty, and they just decided. Kevin has no excuse. His wife's out of town. So what's up with that? Oh, yeah, he heard it. His ears were burning.
They were burned.
It's like when you were talking shit about me when I came in earlier and I showed up.
Oh, I do that all the time.
It seems to work well I just need to start calling people out, and it seems to work out.
Well, it's easy for Kevin because he can just like sneak up behind you and not be seen.
It's true.
Oh, you're about to get Rob going, David.
Oh, why?
I learned this lesson the hard way.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you have more of a ground to stand on because you're like 6 feet or 6 inches taller than me.
That's true. 6
inches, 6 feet.
That's 6 feet. Right. I mean, when you're that short, does it matter? 6 feet, 6 inches. Might as well be in China. Ooh. This was not good. I'll tell you what's not good.
Shout out to all our China listeners.
What's worse, that or the Broncos playing lately?
Both. This
Damn.
is
rum. That must be pretty bad then.
Rum and Dr. Pepper with cream soda in it, and you'd think it'd be good, and it's just not great.
Did you say rum?
Yeah. My liquor selection is a little bit spare right now. I have like a finger of scotch left, a decent amount of tequila left, but I don't really like drinking tequila that much.
It's hard to drink tequila straight.
Yeah, and you can't really I don't know what you sip it with.
It can be done.
Don't talk about tequila.
No,
so
I mean,
I showed up to the Raiders game and got to the flagman's tailgate, and really nice guy. There's a Raiders fan there who brought his dad, who's a Broncos fan, and his brother, who's a Broncos fan, but they were tailgate. And he's just like, "Hey, man, let's do a tequila shot." And I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "This is really good." I'm like, "Okay." And I did it, and then instantly I was like, "Oh my God." And then he's like, "Here, have another." I'm like, "You can pour it. I'll just drink it later." I was like, I had the intention of drinking it later.
Yeah.
But even then, after beers and stuff, I just smelled it, and I was like, "This is not going to end well. I am not 21 anymore."
Kevin, you are not allowed to complain about that tailgate ever.
Why?
You got to hang out with Ebenezer Ekman.
Oh yeah, no, that was fantastic.
Yeah, so you don't get to complain about that. You're cut off for even complaining about that tailgate.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying tequila shots. I can't do straight tequila shots.
You deep fry tequila. You don't.
Well, yeah, that's different. You get rid of the taste and put. It's called getting old. Yes, it is. And you put powdered sugar on it, and it's delicious.
I don't know.
You feel like hell for 2 days.
John, listen to this sorcery because I don't really know. I don't get
I do remember hearing this now. I feel like I was in some stage of drunkenness. Where did this come from?
2-day hangover. What?
Okay.
I hear. Nope, this is it. Kev, what's this about you don't like tequila?
Straight tequila?
I specifically remember a time at your house where I got so drunk off tequila because you were walking around pouring it into people's drinks.
Yeah.
No. It wasn't just the fried tequila. You were walking around with tequila. It didn't matter what we were drinking, whether it be rum and Coke or bourbon and anything or a White Claw. Sure. You would pour tequila into it.
Right. Because I was so drunk, I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
Jared, just to get you caught up, Kevin was complaining about taking tequila shots with Ebenezer Ekman.
No. He was not doing shots with us.
Ebenezer Ekman poured Kevin.
He was there for not even 5 minutes.
I made this tequila at my house, and Kevin refused.
Yeah.
He took it into his mouth and then went to go spit it into Kevin's mouth.
Yeah, he tried to baby bird Kevin, and Kevin refused.
That's right.
And Kevin said no.
He offered him a signed shot glass if Kevin would let him baby bird that tequila into his mouth, and Kevin was like, "No, I'm good."
If Peyton Manning offered to do that, would you drink a tequila shot from Peyton Manning's mouth?
100%.
Yes, absolutely. And I would ask somebody to record it and post it on every single.
Yeah, you heard that right, David.
Kevin.
You're telling me you wouldn't, Kevin?
I'd think about it at least. I'd be like,
"Oh, I'd think about."
Do I really want to do this? Am I really doing this here?
Like that?
How does this group work?
You ask a question like that if you don't need to be.
Right? Yeah. I think he's about to lose. He's about to get voted off the island. No, it'd be like Peyton Manning be like, "Can I have baby bird a shot?" I'm like, Like.
Well, how about this? Whenever one of us is in that situation,
it made me hesitate a little bit.
I had to show you what it would look like, and that's really what it's like.
So many different thoughts went through my mind as you're doing this, and
Let's do it again, Jared. One more time.
But yeah, I would do that.
There it is. Nice and slow. Eye contact. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. That did things to me that I'm not super comfortable with. Okay. All right. Something moved.
This is the backstage. This is what it's all about.
This is where people come, where dreams come to die.
But also,
this is mostly BS. I got to remake a banner. It says backstage, bourbon, backstage, and mostly BS.
Yeah.
Mostly
BS and any booze you can find.
Madness, mayhem, and I don't know, BS or something. I don't know.
Well, if you're going with the M alliteration,
that didn't go at all.
Kev.
Well, we have the B
You're
alliteration.
supposed to be the
here.
educated one here.
I forgot most of that stuff.
Well, Kevin, David didn't come prepared with a topic for this backstage. So do you have anything? Did you come prepared as a backup to the topic for the backstage?
I could create a topic really fast.
That's not something you're supposed to say. You're supposed to just
Don't
pretend like you knew.
Don't create something
on the spot here.
I had two. Look, I don't normally go like full on crazy on these shows, but there was twice that I went full on like, stop. We gotta refocus.
What? What?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Jared?
No, I literally went off twice on this show, and I'm normally not like that, right?
I don't recall a time where you went off, Jared.
Yeah, you kind of.
Well, I went off on the Shermer situation.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but no one's arguing with you on that one.
No, but the quarterback / Shermer situation. There was like a lot of back and forth. There was some like we need to focus. No, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna sit my drink.
You'll have to
drink my drink.
I do have a question because I
Here's
totally missed this. How did David get canceled? What happened? I totally missed what David said that everyone jumped on him for.
Huh?
When?
Everyone in the comment section was like, "I'm no longer Team Puffball" because David said that ridiculous comment.
He said something like all the coaching staff's gonna get fired except for McMahon.
Yeah. What if McMahon somehow?
Okay, I did hear that.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, took us 23 minutes to talk about McMahon. I was pretty proud about that, and we didn't stick on him because the rest.
We all really just ignored him. Yeah. Like we ignored David's comment and was like, "Shut the fuck up," and we're moving on.
It wasn't worth talking about.
And I'm glad we all kind of collectively had that like mind meld.
Yeah, we all is like the ESP was going on. Yeah. So Rob's got us. Let's see. Would you date or marry a stripper? Well, I'm married and not allowed to answer this, so.
Is the stripper married too? I don't know.
I don't want Nancy to get mad at me, so I'm not.
I don't want Nancy to get mad at me either.
I can
David,
answer
I'm going to go with a hard yes.
I can answer this question pretty freely, and the answer is yes. Why on earth wouldn't you? I mean, have you seen strippers? They're excellent at what they do.
Would they continue stripping?
Sure. What do you mean continue stripping? They've got a job to do. They got money to make. Continue stripping. Do you know how much strippers make? Well, it's actually kind of a shit deal because a lot of them have to be independent contractors, quote unquote.
Oh, 1099, get all those tax benefits? Okay,
but they have to pay a shit ton to the club. It's not a great deal a lot of the time. Anyway.
You don't seem to know a lot about strippers.
Well, hold on. No. What do you mean by not a great deal? If they're still taking home like $600 a night.
Yeah, but what if they're not? What if they're like really taking strippers? Yeah. Exactly.
Well, then they're not good at their job. I feel like
that's just not.
This is a give and take.
I feel like there's a little bit more than you guys think there is to it. And it's fine.
I'm an easy job. Don't get me wrong. I could not be a stripper.
Dude, how many private conversations with strippers have you had in the back room? Like, it's an honest question.
I mean, in the back room. Who can afford to go to the back room?
I thought you said bathroom.
The bathroom,
I wouldn't go there either, okay? They've got tokens for the bathroom. They don't just let you in there, okay? God damn.
Always take the free spritz in the bathroom. That's always my biggest recommendation.
This is a... This is a pro tip right here. The bathroom is way cheaper than the back room.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Cheaper,
yes.
but not
Fair.
free.
But not free. Yes, correct.
I mean, I wouldn't know. So.
No, of course not. Yeah, Kevin wouldn't know.
Come on, Kevin. Does Nancy actively watch this?
My wife is literally like listening in the next room.
Yeah.
So
I know for a fact Jared's wife watches this, and he's
she comments.
Family fun, like no strip clubs, no shenanigans. We've,
Okay. Well,
you know how it is in the military. We all behave all the time, never do anything wrong. So.
Thank you, David. We needed a segue to something else.
Okay, here's something. Is water wet?
We had a great conversation going, and Kevin just...
Is water wet?
Yeah, Kevin completely came in and ruined that. Is water wet? No, we're not talking about
is
that
it wet?
shit.
Here's what I want to say.
All right.
You,
I will never ask again if Kevin has a topic.
For your terrible topics. And
I should have known better.
Speaking of rain or water, is it raining where you guys are? Because it's raining here.
No, I live in the desert.
It'll never rain where you are.
I'm in fucking desert. Do you think it's raining right now? Why would you ask that question?
Because it's raining in Colorado. I don't know. It's a big deal, I guess.
It is.
Is it?
Like it doesn't rain in Colorado, David? Like, is that like a surprise to anybody?
All right. Fuck you,
Jared's
Jared.
just jealous.
All right, fine.
I'm sorry, I'm getting mad. I missed the rain. I missed the snow. I missed seasons. I missed not like the weather not hating me.
Yeah, but you should enjoy the ultimate irony of enlisting in the Navy and ending up in the driest, hottest place on the fucking planet.
Nowhere near water. This is some fucking bullshit, and I want to say that out loud.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, you're like a 3-hour drive away from the beach, right?
6.
I hope somehow your superior officers are watching this and are like, oh, no, you talked bad about us.
For the record, I have handed out business cards to my CO before, and it was pretty awkward. Like, hey, sir, I heard you from Vegas, but are you a Raiders fan? It's like, oh, I might be. Like, here's my card.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's talk Broncos a little bit.
Do we have to? We just did that for an hour.
We did that.
We just did it for a whole
but
hour.
like, there's got to be something.
It's great. Those first 3 losses, I was like just pissed off, angry, upset, depressed. I'm at the point where it's just like, whatever. Like,
that's it.
I'm numb to it. Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know if it was because like Thursday I was like, hey, I have to work tomorrow and I can't get that drunk. Yeah. But like by like halfway through the game, I was like,
oh, I was drunk.
Just put it on in the background. Like, let's walk around the house and take care of like. I was vacuuming. I was doing like housework. Like it was.
I was watching it on my phone while I was at Paul's apartment watching the 1980 whatever classic Dune in preparation for the new Dune.
I saw the new one. That was good.
It's good. The old one's trash.
David, I was about to be so impressed with you as a Broncos fan. I thought you were about to say you were watching like the 1996 Super Bowl of the Broncos as they're playing a live game.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck this. I need to go watch the Broncos win a Super Bowl.
I have pulled up that Super Bowl on YouTube a couple of times.
I got the DVD.
Nice. I
mean, I pulled up Super Bowl 50 a couple times. There's been like twice I pull up Super Bowl 50 and just like,
yeah.
Good days.
So I rarely do that, but then every once in a while I'll just like it'll be on NFL Network or something like that.
Yeah.
It's weird that you still get a lot of those same emotions when you get those big plays. Have you guys ever had that feeling?
Yep.
Like I know what the outcome's going to be, but like holy shit, that just going from
just so.
And you forget how many like you obviously know like the couple strip sacks, you know the touchdowns, but like there's some big sacks, there's some big like breakups that happened during that game that like you forget about until you rewatch it and you're like, oh shit, I forgot that happened.
There was there was the one play that I really think took all the momentum away from Carolina, and it was like in that first quarter where Newton passed it. I think it was like DJ Morse. No, not maybe DJ Morse. Somebody caught it downfield and initially, but they ruled he didn't complete the catch on review, and they challenged it, and they still upheld that he didn't complete the catch, and it really looked like it could have gone either way. And then they had to punt the ball because that was third down. And that was really like the last big offensive potential play they had.
That was the best, and that was last time Cam Newton pushed the ball downfield.
Yep.
Like that was the last time he tried to throw the ball downfield, and everything else he was just he was afraid to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Well, not just afraid, he was afraid of getting sacked.
And then he stood in there a couple of times, and he did get sacked.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and then there was the one that obviously everybody knows about, where he got strip sacked and he made a business decision, as we call it in the game, where he was like, nah, you guys can have it.
Are you guys like, how is Cam Newton not on a team right now?
That is questionable. There's a lot of quarterback head. Like
I'm gonna guess it's on his side. Like he just doesn't want to be backup anywhere.
No, he wants to start somewhere.
He wants to start, yeah. And that was his thing when he went to New England too. Like he was like, I'm gonna be a starter, and they were like, okay. And then, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Is that Dottie or
Loki?
Loki. All right.
Ooh,
here we go.
You're getting me excited.
Okay. Oh, you got the whole thing.
Wow.
I just pulled up full highlight video.
So are we really gonna watch 3 minutes of the Super Bowl right now?
What else?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's the obvious one.
Right. I want to just. This is the first one I pulled up.
Yeah.
Rob,
hey, John.
I don't want Cam. Trust me, I'm not.
I was about to say. Are you're not?
No. I just
also I love this view. I love this view. I'm gonna keep that comment up.
What? David's looking great right now.
Yeah, David, you look amazing. Oh shit! I forgot he threw an interception.
Well, I mean, just remembering how our offense just wasn't. I mean, our offense wasn't like a powerhouse.
No,
like it was good, but
this was literally Manning's worst, other than his rookie year, the worst year that he had in the NFL.
He was bad too. I remember when Osweiler came in, like when he was hurt. And
remember this one?
Thank God.
And I remember everybody was like, Osweiler's going to be our savior. He's our future. Like, we just won the Super Bowl, and we have a young quarterback that just sat behind Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
I embrace this comment right here, and I love the fact that I get to cover up David every time I click a comment right now.
Yes. No, I do love that. Wow. I also love that all of us, except for David, can control comments. Wow. So...
I'm gonna be logging in next week, that's for sure. This is awful.
The thing is, David, you have all the power to figure out how to fix this, and you haven't.
See, the real problem is I just can't remember the Orange Weekly password real well.
You guys got to hold that over him.
Yeah. It's literally the same. I'm not going to say it here. But we have.
No, you can't. But no, and I know I have it saved somewhere too. I just
you have our PFF.
It's gonna have to happen, David, for you to be able to get back on this.
Shirtless show.
No, it's gonna have to be sobriety from weed to get your memory back.
Oh no,
actually, I don't know.
No, Google's got the password saved. That's not a problem. I don't have to go to those links.
But do you remember your Google password?
Oh,
it's literally the Orange Weekly Google.
Jared, shut up.
Like literally, all you have to do is send to it and then open up the email.
You shut up right now.
Yeah, I don't know why David's stopping you, but I should be stopping you. No, David needs to figure this. This is a life lesson for David.
Yeah, David, we need to let you grow up as a man and just figure this out.
Man. I'll tell you that right now.
As a human.
Wait, what?
As an adult.
I'm like really tracking only about 40% of this conversation at this point. So,
hey, David, since I asked you, there it is. Okay, since I asked you,
I'm gonna leave.
Has the
so many opportunities there, David, for comebacks. I'm upset.
On a scale of 1 to 12, are we still a 4?
Nah, we're more like an 8, 8.5.
Okay,
9.
We've doubled our numbers. Yeah,
that jumped up quickly. So I'd be like dead twice.
Yeah.
Wow, impressive.
At least twice, like maybe 3 or 4 times. Like
again, first ever.
Yeah.
You seem like a good guy, John, but like I don't know, man. I don't know if you're cut out for this life.
Me and the marijuana do not get along. I stick with the one drug that I know how to use.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going back with throwback now. Huh?
Why not?
Yeah. Hey, John, I do have a question. I have a question. So, and also I love covering David's face. So there's a lot of questions about your globe earlier. Yeah. There was some from what was it, our Twitch?
This is what happens, Jared. When you leave for one episode, this is what happens.
I was gone for one episode. What happened to your globe? Yeah. Like there was somebody from Twitch was talking about how like they want your globe so bad, and now we're all talking about this globe. What's happening right now?
I don't know. I don't know what happened, Jared. I don't have an answer for you. You just had to
don't either.
No, they wanted the globe. It's a nice globe. It was probably $5. My wife got it up, I don't know, somewhere. It's not an amazing globe. I did spin it at the end of the last episthat maybe as good luck.
It spins.
And it was a very weak spin. I will say that. Also, that globe has. I don't think that globe has ever been spun, so it had some loosening up to do. It's nothing about my arm strength or muscles. That's for sure. All right. Yeah. And I did see it's like DG King, I think. On what is that? That's Twitch?
That was Twitch, yeah.
Twitch, yeah.
Like the only person that's ever commented from Twitch.
Yeah, right.
We were on Twitch. Yes, Rob. I am aware that WD-40 would fix a spinning problem.
Wow.
I also see that Jared is now cut off.
I can control the comments. You moving me doesn't change anything.
Yeah. What? Yeah, you got to do it to David, Kevin.
It's got to be David. David's the only one that can't control the comments.
The same team with the visors.
I'm just helping my buddy David out.
Yay.
Yep.
Team visor all the way, I guess.
Well, I took my hat off, so right now I'm not on a team.
This is true. If he had it on, I would hide it.
I'm neutral right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm never neutral in so far as I'll never be anything close to pro Team Visor, but I'm just not wearing a hat. That's all.
Same.
So, yeah. Good for you, John. Like your hair.
I can do it.
Good.
Well, I can.
I'll never pressure you.
I'm going to get you really drunk and find a way to get a picture of you wearing a visor.
See, this is how two different minds work here, John. Take note of this. One's willing to let you be yourself and respect your choice.
David, you already know where I stand on the whole the puffball versus visor.
It's true.
We've had this discussion.
It's true. That's true. We don't have to go over it. Just watch out because Kevin clearly wants to take advantage of you. What is the discussion?
I'm interested, John. What is the discussion on
your... First of all, to respond to what David just said, Kevin doesn't sneak up on anybody.
That's true. I mean, well, no, see, but the thing is, he's kind of like, what if he's just...
He's this big, but he's also this loud. So I
am. I could be quiet. I could be really quiet.
I like how we just have Terrell Davis on it.
I know. I love the... David, our conversation. Focused.
Focused.
We were literally talking about something.
Are we? Oh, do you want me to respond to the whole visor versus beanie thing?
Yeah, well, David was having a conversation about puffball, team puffball.
Okay, so one, this is a question for David on his phone. Is it sacrilegious to call it a beanie?
No.
Oh, that's allowed? Okay.
No. Beanies are different.
But I did, and I
beanies are different.
Actually wrong or not.
Beanies are different.
I don't think beanie is different.
No, beanies don't have the puffball.
Puffballs are beanies, but are all puffballs beanies?
You just said the same thing twice.
Did I?
No. So here I am. I'll get my Canadian wife.
A circle and a square.
I'll get my Canadian wife. Toques have the puffball. That's the difference. Toques are puffball. Beanies are the ones without the puffball.
That's in Canadian vernacular. In American vernacular,
I was gonna say, since when do we go by Canadian rules?
Right.
Yeah. So what do you call something you put over like your head, like the same thing but without the puffball? What do you call it?
A beanie.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
It's a knit cap.
Ooh, that's
Wait,
a good one.
What was the question, Jared? Can you repeat that?
So if you have the same thing that David wears, the disgusting thing, right? Without the puffball on top. Puffball's gone, chopped off, gone. What do you call it?
I see the point you're making now. I'm gonna make David's defense for him because I think he's at an 8 point. He's probably closer to a 9 at this point.
He is at a 9. It's continually like he ate the edible.
I don't have anything else to say. It's knit cap. That's what it is.
It's not a knit cap.
It's not a beanie.
Google knit cap.
It doesn't have to be knit. What if it's not knit?
Google.
Yeah, I'd say I'm with Rob on this one. I'm pretty sure that's a beanie, David.
Yeah.
See, it's like, and I love that it covers you up too.
I love that it covers you. Hold on, I need a picture.
Again, it goes back to the circle and the square, or circle and square versus rectangle conversation, right? Every puffball is a beanie, not every beanie is a puffball.
No, I think I can agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop being Green Bay highlights.
Well, this is just what is the video. It's the Super Bowl.
You also have control of this, Jared. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I could fucking take this.
Can we bring David back into the fold?
No.
It's fine. I didn't really want to be here anyway.
What? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You love us.
It's mostly true.
You love us.
It's mostly true.
Mostly true. Anyways, yeah, so that is called a beanie.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but it's also called a beanie with a puffball in America.
Puffball's called a toque.
Yeah, in Canada.
A toque?
Yeah.
That's made up.
It's French. No, it's not made up. It's just French Canadian.
Okay.
It's French Canadian for a puffball, a beanie with a puffball.
That's weird.
Like, because they actually make sense for that shit.
Okay, but if you're French Canadian, are you French or are you Canadian? Because you lose me at that point.
Well, not.
Unless I check, France isn't in Canada, or vice versa.
Don't trap me.
Oh!
French Canadians are the worst.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you're willing to use their words when it suits your purpose.
It's not a French Canadian. It's just Canadian. Like, it's not French Canadian. It's Canadian.
Which part of Canada, Jared? Where's
the whole part?
Come from? The whole part. The word comes from.
But it's Canada. It's fucking a country. What part of Canada do you want?
They're not really a country.
It's like, hey, what part of America does hat come from? Fuck off.
Fuck off. That's what I said. I said fuck off.
It's concise. I'll give you that. It's concise. It's not so much an argument, but it's yeah.
Well, this is a nice beehive brew from I believe it is Bristol Brewing here in Colorado Springs, if anyone was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really paying attention for the last 2 minutes. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, and there was an awkward silence, so I felt like something needed to fill that gap.
I do appreciate that. Where is Bristol at? Is that the schoolhouse one?
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, nice.
It's kind of my go-to first date, to be honest with you. It's a good one.
I was just about to say, David brought me there when I came back to Colorado Springs.
Yeah. And now you know why.
That's like 5 minutes from my house. Let me know. Dave, when you have a date there, I'll just show up.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll impress whoever you're with. I'll be like, oh my God, David?
That'll David from Orange Weekly? This guy?
Oh my God, you are a celebrity.
Oh,
I thought I recognized you. Is that your puffball?
Oh yeah, this is so embarrassing when the fans come out and recognize. I just want to live a normal life.
This is my one safe haven, Bristol Brewing.
Hey man, really appreciate you coming out, but I'm just trying to have a normal evening here. Thank you so much.
I just want to buy you a beer. You're so good. You're the only reason I watch.
That's
can I just get you a drink, please?
Sure. Just we're gonna drink it over here.
No, wrong answer. You're like, actually, let me buy you a drink.
Oh,
that'll impress them every time.
Sure, but so now I'm buying my date's drinks and your drinks. It's like
just one beer, just to impress her.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Someday you're gonna get recognized from this.
One day.
And how are you gonna handle that?
Yeah, I'm just coaching you, man.
I'll probably end up running because whoever recognizes me, it's going to be this motherfucker right here. And that's it.
Now, here's a serious question, Dave. Dave, can I call you Dave? I meant to say David.
It seems like we're past the asking point right now. It seems like we're just doing. So
let's take David.
I guess, yeah.
On the first date, are you wearing the puffball?
Oh no, not on the first date. No.
Because I could see Kevin and Jared both wearing it. visor on a first date.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
why not?
Well, I mean, Kevin and Jared, having been married for many years together at this point, don't really know how to go on dates. So yeah, I can definitely see them wearing the visor. But no, you don't. When you have a nice haircut, you got to go hatless, because otherwise they're wondering what's under the hat.
Yeah, no.
Or if you have a nice haircut and great hair, you wear a visor so they can still see the hair.
And then they see the jackass underneath the visor, and they don't call again. Good call. All right, I like
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jared.
Who said I wanted them to call again?
It's a good thing you're married.
So for the record, I went out there. I was about to ask my wife if I wore a visor on our first date, because there's a decent chance I did. And she's in bed, and I can't play that game. For those of you that are married, you don't play that game. Don't play that game.
Not if you're not gonna like the answer.
Yeah, okay,
not
answer and/or / sleeping on the couch.
Or both.
Are you sleeping on the couch tonight, Jared?
No, I didn't wake her up.
Got to make sure you have a comfy couch.
I looked outside. I saw that she was in bed. I was like, not gonna play this game.
Right. Are Tuesdays just your couch night, basically?
Yeah. It's kind of what it
gets brought up every time we're on this show.
Tuesdays are like, I'll set up your podcast room for you, but you're sleeping on the couch. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's a good trade.
Especially for her.
Assuming you have a comfy couch. I don't know.
I do. I definitely splurge.
I want to give a shout out to Rob, who ran quality control for us during this last show, watching our streams to see,
Rob's a good man.
If it was freezing up or anything. And he says it looked pretty good. So,
thanks, Rob.
Tip of the cap, tip of the visor to you, good sir.
Tip of the visor.
I will drink
Tip
for
of
you,
the
Rob.
I'll put my hood up for you, Rob.
Unruly haircut from David.
Excuse me?
Huh?
You have a
That's
problem?
a pretty big piece of salami you just put in your mouth, Jared.
Italian dry. Can't eat it.
No.
On the regular show, I can't eat.
Do you prefer it?
But here,
do you prefer it dry?
The drier, the better.
You like a nice dry salami in the mouth? What about the mouth
So
feel?
dry.
How's the mouth feel?
So you got a desert outside and you want a desert in your mouth?
No. Sometimes I take some paper towels and I wipe down the inside of my mouth so I can put the salami in and make it more dry.
Did you just do this motion as you put the salami in?
I did, yes. This is salami in.
I noticed
because,
that.
as you know, even though it's just sliced, I out.
Yeah. Male strippers are also cheaper in the bathroom than the backstage. Just another FYI.
In fact,
there was a point in time that I debated being a male stripper.
That's not a surprise to me. I think you were looking for a shock factor, and it didn't happen.
I was kind of looking for a shock factor. Mostly from you, John, actually. Like, these two probably would have been just like,
I remember when it happened, so yeah. I was there.
Was he, like, practicing with you?
I mean, practicing is a word. There were drinks, some moves.
I don't want to know what actually happened then. That was terrible. Actually, I don't know. Maybe if you guys are into that, that's cool. It's 2021. You do you.
You do you.
Well, you should have pointed at one of the other of us. You should have pointed when you said you do, like you do you. And never mind. The moment's passed.
Yeah, no, you're right. I could have done that better.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate criticism.
We're workshopping it. That's all.
We're workshopping. This is the backstage.
Right.
So that's what you call it when Jared practices stripling on you? Workshopping?
We're workshopping.
Yeah.
And occasionally we call it the backstage too, although sometimes that's code for something else.
It's like, hey, Dave, you want to come over real quick? Like, yeah. Like, what do you want to do? I just want to workshop something real quick. You cool? Like, yeah. All right, cool.
Are we doing it in the backstage?
Okay.
Yeah, in the backstage. We're going to do it in the backstage.
I see. When I picture it in my head, I feel like you're like in the alleyway of an Applebee's or something.
You do look like you're about to go to Chili's and get fucked up.
Maybe.
He's at 9. He's at 10.5 at this point.
Guys, it's 8:40 on a Tuesday night. Like my
David's
wide
pushing.
open.
David's pushing 10.5.
At Chili's, are you really living?
That's the thing. It's not going to end at Chili's. It'll be the end for Chili's, but it ain't going to be the end for me.
That's the beginning.
We're going to burn that.
I also seem for some reason David's about to lay down some bars.
Ooh. Do it.
Some M&M?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's where we're going with it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, yeah.
Come on, man.
He's freezing up. Mom spaghetti.
Yeah.
No.
Mom spaghetti.
What? Why not, man? Come on.
I didn't have anything to begin with.
Yeah,
and I was really hoping that as I inhaled very deeply there, something would come to me.
Oh, you just gotta
terrible line.
Come from the heart, man. What you got?
Oof.
Something's got to be upsetting you. Something's got to be like.
I mean, there's not a whole lot in there to begin with. There's some black gunky stuff.
How many times can you rhyme the word "suck"? Broncos suck. Coaches suck. We all suck.
That's not rhyming. The same word.
You just rhymed "suck" with "awful."
It's called talent, David. Get some.
And it's ironic because
suck,
that rap
both
sucked and was awful. So,
lawful.
Falafel.
Falafel's a good one. I like falafel.
Have you ever eaten a falafel in your life?
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I was asking Jared, and that was clearly his lie. Yeah, that was that he said.
He has a lie.
He's not telling the truth, and that was.
Hold on. You can tell if he's lying.
Yeah, absolutely yes.
I have had a falafel at the Hawaii State Fair, so suck it. Also, the hardest part that I found out that when they called it the 52nd State Fair, it's not the 52nd State Fair. It's that they're the 52nd state, and it's a fair.
But they're not the 52nd state.
Right.
They're the 51st?
They're the 50th state, Jared. They're the 50th.
Oh, 50th state. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. 50th State Fair.
You spent way too much time up in Canada there, dude.
How many stars are on the flag, Jared?
52. So, the 50th State Fair, they're not the 50th State Fair. It's the 50th state.
Only on Backstage. I just discovered we had 2 extra seats.
Dude, can we just...
David's hiring knows that.
No, I wanted... No.
Oh, my God. Jared. I hope your bosses aren't watching this. You're getting demoted.
Oh, they all are. I guarantee.
Who do you think the 4 people watching are? We got Rob and then Jared's bosses.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel. 3 of my bosses. Well, no, hold on. Daniel's here.
Oh, Dan. Yeah, that's right. Dan's here. So 2 of Jared's
Rob,
bosses.
Dan, and then my 2 bosses, yeah.
I like how you picked the one talking shit about the Springs.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
It's a very lovely place to live, although no one moved here, actually. Too many people are moving here. Actually, you're right. The Springs suck.
It sucks, yeah.
They're the worst place in the world.
You should move to Pueblo instead.
You would... Kev, shut up. Nobody moves to Pueblo.
No, that's what I'm saying, is stop moving to the Springs. It's too crowded, so you should all move to Pueblo instead.
Kevin, you live in Denver.
I know, but I still prefer the Springs.
So move to the Springs.
There's nothing in the Springs.
So I can have an hour-and-a-half commute every day? One way? No.
There's nothing in the Springs.
I'm not going to argue the point that the Springs... I'm not going to argue with you right now, Jared, because I don't... You're right. There's nothing in the Springs. No one should live here. Everyone should move away from the Springs.
I'm not really sure if I want that to happen sarcastically or for real, because honestly, there is nothing in the Springs, and
you're in the Springs.
Yeah, and that proves my point. I think better than anything else.
You need to have like a counseling session, David. You're not nothing. You're better.
Yeah, David's currently at an 11 out of 12 right now.
This is taking me to a very uncomfortable place emotionally. I'm really not. I was really not ready to unpack all of this.
Is that the same thing you said when Jared was practicing his stripping skills on you?
It is nowhere close to the same thing that I said when Jared was practicing his stripping skills on me.
I'm not ready to unpack all of this.
Turns out I was ready.
That is now my new stripper tagline.
Yeah. I was ready. Jared was not, as it turns out.
You were ready to unpack all of it?
I was ready. Jared was not. He needed more time to workshop it.
David.
Mr. Big Balls McGee, you won't be ready to unpack all of this.
David, I'm going to give you
name.
Some advice. Don't go back and watch this tomorrow.
Why?
I mean, I really don't think I physically could, but also...
You physically won't be able to?
I could, but...
Do you need LASIK?
David, I know where you work. You could watch videos.
I mean, I can, and I will. Thing. I mean, I'm just not going to.
Maybe physically means something different to David.
Oh, yeah. What does physically mean to you, David?
You know how
we've been physical.
You know how boy, haven't we? You know how literally means.
I might have stumbled on something here, did Kevin?
What, stumbled on something here? Like it hasn't been
leaving me out of the fun.
Like it hasn't been the running joke for like all of our entire friendship, including this
ninth grade.
From ninth grade. Well, that's news to me.
From ninth grade on, yeah.
I'm joining the joke. Well, I love inside jokes so much that I want to be a part of one someday.
Well, now you're doing.
Well, you're here, John. You're here.
Yeah,
we're in one.
Let our joke inside of you. I mean,
let us let you inside of our joke.
Right.
Inside of you.
I'll tell you honestly.
Inside of you.
That song, Bangers, Beans, and Mash, that's a real deep emotional song. Like it's right here, bro. It's oof. That'll hit you.
I know, that's why I was singing it.
Listen, well, that's a different song by the same group. Is the one you were singing, but you're singing Inside of You. I'm talking about my Bangers, Beans, and Mash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that threw me off for a second. I see what you're saying now.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
I apologize.
Nothing to apologize for. I
apologize. I wasn't mind melded for that second.
I changed the subject on you very quickly, and I'm kind of high. So
what?
A song that'll make you cry? Millions of Peaches. That's a touching song, right?
Jared, what kind of string cheese you going with?
Like you, John.
So I'm going with the basic mozzarella.
I want to point out Jared eats his string cheese like a normal person and not a psychopath, and I really appreciate that about him.
It's really tempting to just like string it and like just like continue just devouring it.
Oh, it's so
That's the hard
pleasing. Part. Yeah.
Is it?
A little slower. Oh yeah.
I feel like that's like how a praying mantis eats something.
Do you spend a lot of time watching bugs, John? Is that okay?
That's in my background all day at work. Not true. I don't know anything about praying mantises.
I have no clue.
I made one comment one time about being average, and now that's a running joke. I really don't want to be the praying mantis guy.
I mean, is it really worse than being the globe guy? Because you've already got
Yeah, which would you rather be? The Orange Weekly praying mantis expert or the globe guy?
Is that the globe that they were talking about?
Yes.
Up at the top?
Yes.
Nice. Love it.
But do you have a brand that you go to for your string cheese?
No, I think it's just the Walmart brand. Honestly, I don't know. So we have this thing. So I'm a fan of the matzah, right? And my daughter's a fan of the cheddar, and my wife likes both. So we have some sort of pack that we get that has like.
There for a second too, David.
I was right. Yeah.
I think matzah,
right? Like I'm Jewish, Jared. You know what matzah is for a Jewish person, right? Like that's a whole different food. And
so but for an Italian person, it means one thing. So
literally no Italian I've ever met has called it matzah except
that puts the matzah on the meatballs. That's how they say that.
Boy,
I'm not even Italian, and I know that's wrong.
Yeah, it is.
So
we have the matzah, and then
what's the name of the chick on Food Network? Giada?
Yeah.
You know how she says mozzarella? She goes mozzarella. That's how you say it.
Mozzarella. Yeah.
Mozzarella.
That's how some people say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also other people say that's a matzah.
I don't ever say her. Yeah, I'm putting some matzah on my pizza.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, no, shut up, Rob. Can we just, okay, no, stop. Who brought that up? Kev, put it down.
Didn't touch it
down.
That was me.
Okay, well, yeah, so,
Why do you
fine. You want me to say, so you put the mozzarella, so, okay, fine. So I like the mozzarella, And then my wife likes the cheddar, and my daughter likes the combination because she's a combination of both of us. It's amazing.
I like how you tried to say combination with an Italian accent a little bit there, and you just didn't quite. Combination.
And so it's great. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. So we get the tri-pack, John. If that answers your question, I don't think it does. Yeah, there's a tri-pack of like.
Does the cheddar one come in a square?
It does.
That's less fun.
So the cheddar comes in a square. Mine comes the mozzarella.
Better. It's not mozzarella.
Okay. Yeah. So that comes in a circle-ish, like you saw, and then the combination also comes in a circle. So I take that as a win.
Going back to your comment about you should string every cheese, that is the correct way, but sometimes they don't give you the option. Like
the pepper jack,
but the cheddar jack ones, you can't string them.
You can't string them.
Like you should be able to string them, but you can't.
Yeah, they pack like that.
It makes me sad.
Yeah.
And then you try to, and it just fucking falls apart, and you're like, this is bullshit.
Guys,
someone tried to do that, but I would love to watch you try and pull that thing apart.
I have a cheddar one. I'll go steal my wife's cheddar one if you want me to, and I'll do it.
No, it's not as much fun.
I'm not really that interested
to do. Like, it'd be better if it was like in the moment and like you just actively were trying to do it.
Yeah, no, David abandoned the puffball.
Yeah, the puffball came off. I'm a little bit too high, Rich, and a little bit drunk and a little bit tired. And so I put my hood on, but the puffball is somewhere on the couch that away.
Did you throw it?
It's received a mighty toss. Yes.
Just picture what David's room layout is, and it's that direction.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, east.
To the east.
It's east.
West
of here,
if you would.
No, west is that way.
No, that's west. No, west and east are all three different directions.
Correct.
Didn't know we were in a room with some geography majors. I thought.
Hey, navigator.
2 of them.
Yep.
Scary thought.
Jared didn't even know how many stars were on the flag or how many states were in the union, and he's trying to navigate around here.
Yeah, I got no defense for Jared on that one.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Huh?
Who?
When?
Where?
You're bad at geography. Brought it right back.
Got him.
How would you know where?
Nailed it.
Well, it could have been better. I'll need to workshop that one. That's Jared. Meet me in the workshop.
Yeah, let's go to the workshop and.
Is that another show that I don't know about yet?
We'll workshop together.
We're workshopping, Kevin.
That's
Kevin, it's only for people 6 feet and taller. It's the camera. The way the camera's set up, you'd only pick up people.
You wouldn't be seen. It wouldn't be a good angle. Yeah, there's a specific recording scenario that we've got.
Continue. Yeah. I want to hear more about this.
Well, so one person has to be in a certain position, and another person kind of has to be in another position. And again, it really only works with 2 tall people.
And both have to be standing straight up. So I'm gonna let your imagination do the work.
Or maybe more tall people than 2. Maybe
is this our OnlyFans? Is this the OnlyFans?
Are we describing a sex position here, or
we're leaving that? It's to your imagination. Like we said, we don't want to. It's not. It's workshop. It's workshop talk.
I'm gonna guess right now, Kevin, you don't want to be part of this workshopping. I don't know what they're workshopping, but
I'm actually okay to not be a part of this.
Great.
Let's just say they've been doing it since high school.
Yeah,
we've been doing this since high school.
Yeah, we're pretty good at it by now.
We've gotten it down at this point. Rich, hey, there we go, Rich.
Rich is in the workshop, but yeah, the rest of you, I'm sorry.
I don't
you guys can stand outside the door of the workshop and maybe make sure that no interlopers, snooping, come in.
No,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to know what you guys are workshopping there. I don't want to see what's going on. I don't want to be near it. I don't want to see it.
I have no sense of adventure. That's you.
This is how you string them in, David?
I mean, I'll do pretty much anything I have to in 2 minutes, but you're not.
I would love to see more musical theater from David.
Yes.
I think
I can't promise more.
Are you workshopping musical theater? Because
we're working on the musical theater piece,
among other things. Yeah, there is a musical theater element to it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, unfortunately, neither one of us are musical.
Right.
And we're mostly theater. That's really what it comes down to.
I'm going to bed.
It is about that time.
You seem wide awake.
Yeah. Well,
how are you going to sleep right now?
By closing my eyes and thinking of England. That's how I accomplish a lot of things.
England?
Why
not Canada?
Yeah, David, why not Canada?
It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
What exactly does think about England help with?
Stuff.
Boring
things. Things and
we have a lot to discuss here, David. Let's open up this can of worms.
I want to unpackage this.
No, I want to repackage it. Actually,
you opened.
No, you said it. You opened up.
Once you take it out of the package, you can't repackage it.
I think I can. I can.
You have a repackage? I want to see your repackager.
Especially if
it's like string cheese. Once you take it out.
Oh, I don't want to see if you're wearing pants or not, David. We haven't gone over this.
Okay. All right. Well,
and we know he's not wearing pants. And this is how we segue into our OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost at the hour mark.
Yeah.
Now we do another hour of OnlyFans. It just never
could
stops.
You imagine?
We just
keep going?
We're only on
and then we do an hour of MySpace, and then we do an hour of
and then we circle back around to an hour of Twitter, and before you know it, it's morning time.
Yeah.
This is my.
We should do a 24-hour Orange Weekly-a-thon.
I'll die. I'll literally die.
Well, no, we would swap out.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We would take turns.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. I've heard that one before.
So.
Anyway. How about we all go to bed, or you guys go and do whatever you want.
You are super into going to bed right now. I think the rest of us are having a good time.
Is that what you're saying, David?
Yeah, I'm ready for all of us to go to bed together. Is what I was.
David's at 12. David has officially hit 12.
Am I?
I feel like he could go harder.
Oh, I could go harder.
He can't open his eyes.
What are you talking about? My eyes are as open as they've ever been.
Yeah, they're pretty open.
Somewhat.
Yeah. I can see the color shirt you're wearing. Camouflage, which means it's not doing a very good job.
It's green, like literally just a green shirt.
You have a camouflage name tag.
Well, he's not trying to camouflage into his environment.
The only camouflage
if he was in the woods,
Broncos.
you wouldn't be able to see him.
Right, and the name tag and your visor.
Yeah.
Oh, the visor's camouflage. Yeah, I'll take it.
But if he was in the woods, you wouldn't be able to see him.
I'd be able to see parts of him. I mean, the pasty whiteness really stands out.
Yeah,
no matter what.
I was like, there's no way I hide in the woods.
Yeah, that's probably an understatement.
Yeah, you guys are starting to lose me when you're talking about we need to all sleep together.
Wait, did you say we need to sleep together?
I was just there was a comment made. John, I'm a little bit disappointed that you're dismissing this so quickly and out of hand.
Which again concerns me, considering you're the only one in the same city as me, David.
What? Yeah. John's gonna be like, all right, guys, good night.
It's like David's gonna be on my porch. Banging on the door.
I'm ready for
he's not banging on the door. He's coming in.
Oh, David's coming in. I'm coming in.
We're talking about, but I still don't like it.
We're talking about the backstage. All right.
What happens on the backstage stays in the backstage.
Stays right on the backstage. Fellas, you have a good night.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I think it's time, though.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Close it down.
All right.
Rob, we might get you in next
night.
time. We'll see. But appreciate everybody. You all have a good night. Jared, John, David, me, all signing out.
Oh, okay. The hesitation before saying David.
John, Kevin, David, let's have a great night.
Cheers. Go Broncos.
Cheers. Go Broncos.
Jared's the only one with any alcohol left. I'm not gonna fake it.
Just close the window.